This podcast is called Get Him, Keep Him for a reason. Because I don't just want to show you how you can get a man, I also want to show you how you can keep a man and how you can keep him happy, how you can keep yourself happy in a relationship, and how you can then design, create, and develop and also enjoy a wonderful, fulfilling relationship. And often, keeping a man is much harder than getting a man in the first place. That's also something that a lot of my coaching clients experienced firsthand. And that's why today I want to share 7 dating tips for women who want to keep their man and not keep their man locked up in the basement so that he can't run away. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about keeping your man happy and also making yourself happy in the process. Because what I don't want is that you give up on your life, you give up on your dreams, and you do things that you don't want to do just to keep him happy. I mean, that's not what you want, that's not what you deserve. You deserve a relationship with a man who's happy, who makes you happy, and you deserve a happy and fulfilling relationship. And that's what I want to share with you today. So now let's start with the very first dating tip I have for you. And this is a very simple tip, but it's also a tip that a lot of people don't take to heart, that a lot of people don't follow. And I honestly don't know why, because it's that simple. Continue to do what you did to make him fall in love with you, and he won't fall out of love with you. So in other words, if you just continue to do what you did at the beginning of the dating process, when he was falling heads over heels for you, and you keep doing that throughout the relationship, then you're winning. Then you're having a happy man at home, and it's very likely that you will also be a happy woman with him. So if you, for example, very affectionate at the beginning of the dating process, you were admiring him, you were giving him compliments, you were making him feel good, and by doing that, you were also making yourself feel good, because he was looking at you with these admiring, loving, caring eyes. Why don't you stop? I mean, the obvious answer is because, well, routine and everyday life stops us from doing these things and we forget about it. And I want you to remember. I want you to remember what you have forgotten. I want you to remember what you've done at the beginning of the dating process with this particular guy. And then I invite you to simply keep doing that. Always remember that when you are in a relationship with a man, the sensual aspect, the seduction should never end. You should always do the things that you were doing in the beginning. And then it's almost impossible for you to fall out of love. And it's also impossible for him to fall out of love, because he will feel loved. He will feel admired. He will feel desired. And that's what you can do if you want this man to be so fulfilled in a relationship with you that he doesn't even think about any other woman anymore. And spend time on negotiating what you both want. And then figure out how you can meet in the middle, how you can make sure that you're both happy in the relationship. And this is something, and I know that from so many Skype coaching sessions. And if there's something you want to talk to me about, if there's something you need my help with, if you want me to give you advice to the specific situation that you're in right now, you can go to gethimkeephim.com/coaching to find out more about the different coaching sessions I offer. And what I learned from so many of my coaching clients is that a lot of them didn't do this in the beginning. Some of them because they just didn't know about it. Others because they were afraid of speaking up and of letting the guy know, hey, this is what I want, this is what I don't want. But this is so important if you want to keep this man. Because if you want completely different things in life, then you shouldn't be in a relationship in the first place, no matter if there's a strong physical attraction. Being compatible is absolutely important. That doesn't mean that you have to agree on everything. It also doesn't mean that you have to be compatible in every area of your life. But the majority of your values, of your ideas, and of your goals should be in alignment. And that's why it's so important to have these conversations before you start dating and at the beginning of the dating process. And that's how you can make sure to keep a man happy and to also keep yourself happy in that relationship. And of course, you don't just want him to be happy. You also want him to be devoted to you. And that's why it's a good idea if you want to keep this man and you want to keep him devoted to you. You want to make sure that he doesn't even look at other women. That's why it's a good idea for you to make him devoted to you with the right words. And when it comes to choosing the right words to make a man devoted to you, there's one program that I recommend to each and every one of my clients. It's a powerful program because it contains the devotion sequence. And if you want to find out more about it, you can go to gethimkeephim.com/devoted and watch this beautiful explainer video. Or if you prefer reading about this method and the devotion sequence and its true power, you can go to gethimkeephim.com/system or simply click on the second link in the description. So yes, you can find both these links in the description. And then make his friends envious. And I mean really envious in a good way, by being affectionate with him in public and in front of them. This is one of the secret tips that I give so many of my coaching clients. And it's also so simple. If you are out with his friends, be the loving, snuggly and cuddly girlfriend that his friends wish they had. And there are two benefits in doing that. One of them is pretty obvious. Your boyfriend or husband will feel incredible in front of his friends because, well, you're snuggling with him, you're snuggling up to him, and you're being an amazing girlfriend in this moment. But there's another benefit that most women don't even think of, and that's even more powerful. And that's that his friends have an incredible power, almost too much power, when it comes to how he perceives you and the relationship with you. So if, for example, he asks his friends, hey, what do you think about insert your name? What do you think about my girlfriend? What do you think about her? And the friends say, yeah, she's alright, I guess. Yeah, she's alright. That's the moment when he starts doubting himself. But now imagine the following situation. Imagine you are snuggling up to him. You are the sweet and loving girlfriend when he's in front of his friends, and his friends are really envious because their girlfriends don't do that. Their girlfriends don't show this level of affection and this level of love. Now, what happens when he asks his friends, so, what do you think about insert your name again? Then his friends will be like, yeah, she's really cool. You're a lucky guy. You're a really lucky guy. And that will be the moment when he no longer doubts the relationship with you. He will feel proud, he will feel accomplished, and he will feel amazing. He will feel like, yes, I have an amazing girlfriend. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And that's what you want him to think and feel. That's why this technique is so incredibly powerful. And if you then also believe in his goals and his dreams, and you show your support, this will make him obsessed with you. And it will make him commit to you, and it will also give him the feeling that you are the missing piece in the puzzle, that you are the one who gets him. But of course, I want to make one thing clear. If you're dating a guy who is completely incompetent, who just can't get his life together, who can't keep a job for 2 months, and whose business ideas that he shares with you are absolutely horrible, then you shouldn't use this technique. Then you should honestly ask yourself, why am I actually in a relationship with this guy? And then you should rather go to gethimkeephim.com/coaching and book a coaching session with me and figure out what's going on there and why you're in this relationship. But if you're in a relationship with a guy who's competent, you know he's achieved something in his life, he's ambitious, and he then shares his goals and dreams with you, and you then support him all the time, this will make him commit to you even more. And if you then also, and that's the last point I want to share with you today, if you then also try to integrate in his social circle, and even more importantly, into his family, then this man will want to keep you around until the day he has to leave this earth and you have to leave this earth, because then this man is truly committed to you. If you are a part of his social circle, if you try to get along with his friends, even that one friend who's really annoying and who has this really weird political view, and you just try your best to not escalate the situation to a big fight, and you just stay calm, this alone can have such a huge positive effect on your relationship. I've coached so many women who saved their relationships by simply integrating themselves better into the family of their boyfriend and into the family, and into the social circle, but sometimes it can be like a family of their boyfriends and husbands. Of course, that doesn't mean that you should go against your values and you should betray your values. It just means that you should make an effort to get along with the people who love him and the people he loves. And this can have a huge positive effect on your relationship. And I want to mention it again, if you also want to be able to choose the right words and you want to make him so devoted to you that other women don't even exist for him anymore, then you can go to gethimkeephim.com/devoted, or you can go to gethimkeephim.com/system if you prefer reading about the devotion system. And you can find both these links in the description. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.